Hi everybody, welcome back to my crafty desk, and today we are doing a flip through of journal number 5 on the 10 journal giveaway. So this is so exciting to me. I have to say, so what I thought I would do is, just as a thank you, I thought I'm just gonna give a journal away every time I hit 50 subscribers. I'm gonna give a journal away until I get to 500 subscribers. And I thought, surely I'll have plenty of time to do this because I thought it's gonna take me at least a year, if not longer, to hit that number. So I had plenty of time to do that. So as you can see, I'm already over the 500 subscribers. Thank you so much, and I'm so excited and so humbled by that. I just love this. I love all my new friends that I've made here with all these so many like-minded, positive, encouraging people. But anyhow, so I had to figure out what am I going to do, because I don't even have all these journals made yet. I was going to make them as we did it. So what I've decided to do is do 2 journals a month until we give out 10 journals. So this is the first journal for May, but it's journal number 5 on the 10 journal giveaway. And this is my first flip through video of an unfinished journal that's in the giveaway. It will be finished though. It will be finished for by the time it gets, the date comes up for shipment, okay? So I'm actually working on 2 journals at the same time. They're very, very similar. A lot of the same things are happening on the inside, and there's some differences. So like the covers are gonna be a little bit different. I still have to add more things to this, you know, like glue showed up through this fabric, but I was going to put something on it anyhow, so that was a good tester for that. So this is the cover for this one that's unfinished. It's going to have some lace, and you can see how you can see the floral underneath it from the packaging. I did, from the fabric that I put underneath this fabric, that's 2 layers. You can also see all the little circles, which I love. I love polka dots, so I just love that. That's the bubble wrap, and I did it inside out so that all those polka dots would show through. And then it just goes on from there. So let's go. We're gonna do a flip through on both of them, and I'm gonna get both of them finished. And I think what we'll do is the winner of this journal giveaway can choose which one they want. I think that sounds pretty good. So this is something that I've been making with doing some ephemera, which those videos you'll be seeing afterwards, but here's a piece. So here's a sneak peek into a future video. Well, today's Friday, good night. You'll be seeing this video soon, within a few days. Anyhow, so I want something else behind this, and I want some more going on with this journal. But this is gonna be the cover topper for this. I do not have the closures in yet. I do have the signature sewed in, and this is lace over fabric. We did some of it on camera, some of it off. So inside, I've just got some things tucked in here to remind me of what I want to do. So here's the pocket, and it says this book belongs to, and I have not finished this card yet, but I have that in there. This is a fabric pocket right there, but also behind this, there's a little lacy, little secret tuck pocket thingy right there. And then here's the journal. We're gonna open this up. So this is the digikit that I used from, oh my goodness. I'll have to link it in the description box because I forgot to write it down before I started on the video when we were creating this, though it is on there. And then I have some more stuff to add here. That I want to put like a little trim up there. I did sew on all these pages of the journal of the digikit. I did sew on those. Did some sewing and some things. Oh, see here's a piece that I haven't put together yet, but here's one of my clusters that I made. And then this is a dyed coffee filter, so that I sewed, and I just made a strip, and I haven't decided. I'm thinking I'm leaning more towards a belly band, and then this is a page. So here's one of my bag pockets that I've made. So I guess I should probably have like a little card so I can show you. So it's gonna be, so it's a pocket right there. It's a pocket right there. And then I reinforce these two pieces with some washi tape. So there's another pocket right there. And then there'll be a decoration on there. This is, I feel so silly, but I have to do my flip through so you guys can enter for the drawing. So this will be finished, I promise. There's more digikit, and then I have some of the office type paper. Here is another pocket, and I've got some paper in there. It's just the other side of this. This is actually a digikit, and it didn't print correctly on the whole thing, so I had in my stash to use for something else. So I thought I'd make a flip up pocket there. Some more of the digikit here, and then we made this on a video, and I'm not done putting this together, but this is like a camouflage. I didn't think about calling it camouflage. Somebody on one of my viewers that called it camouflaged. Who was it? But I was just making these with my paper pad, my Paper Studio pad that I just got, and I really like that. But then I was gonna put a matching one back here, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's just overkill. So I went in my stash and found one of my collaged cards that I did on a master board, and then I just put that in there for a journal card. Goodness, my coffee dye papers in here. Here's some more of the digikit right here, and then I have the more of the office paper right there. Here's the digikit again right here and right here. And coffee dye paper. Here's one of my envelopes. I'm still not finished. There's gonna be something going on. And then I have I'm trying to make all the journal cards and tags not bulky, trying to make them like, you know, have some substance to them, but without getting too bulky. And then I have another office type paper there, grid paper, digikit, and then here's a pocket. This is actually, I've got glue all over my fingers. I am so sorry. I'm like running around like a crazy person today. Flip it up, and so this printed with those lines, but I actually liked it, so I left it. I hope you do too. I just think it's fun and cute. Coffee dyed designer paper, one of my coffee dyed index cards with the coffee dyeing with the stencil. That's the back side of that. The digikit here. And you know, when I figured out that these were the backs, I think, of these. So like one page has the prompts on them, and then the second page is like that. But because it only prints in A4, I think this was one of the ones that only prints in A4. They don't match up when I do that on my printer, so I don't have that option. Here is the giant knot, because I used a really big stuff here, so, but and I'm probably just going to put this in a bow, just so you know. I haven't decided yet, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be just a bow. I don't know, because I don't think I want to make that knot any bigger. I'll probably just, maybe I'll put little dingles on there. Yeah, I've got so many things to dingle. I need to do that. This is here to remind me that I want to put something on this page. This, I mean, I know what I want to put on there. That's what that's reminding me to do. And more of the digikit. And then this right here, let me see. I need one of those things again. Okay, that's not supposed to be glued. Okay, there we go. There's like a little tuck right there, and I folded that doily over the thing. And this is from a digikit. I don't remember who. And then it's got a little pocket right here too. So I kind of got it. It's just right there. Just trying to leave a lot of space for journaling in this book, on the book itself, since it's technically, I mean, it is a journaling digikit. And then, so there's more space there. Here's another one of these envelopes. This one's sealed shut. And then this one is a tuck right there, so you can see. Got some space there to put something in. Okay, and I think, I want to say that these yellow stickers are to finish off things. So it's not like I'm going to be making this any bulkier, but I'm going to be putting some journal cards and things like that in there. And there's, I mean, who knows, like when I'm doing it, I might do some more things. So this is, there's a belly band right here for something to go in, which I will make sure everything I have a spot for something to go in, something will be in there. And then here's this, so I can make I want to make a little tag, journal card. And then here's another one from that master board. I wanted it to, you know, match, since, you know, this is match. Okay, you know, similar anyways. Then we have more of the journal, the digikit, and I want to say there's like 20 pages. I think I counted this and there's 20 pages in here. 20 pages. Is it 20 pages one side? If it's 20 pages, then there's 20 right here, right? Let me finish going through this and we'll count them really quick. So here's another one of those pockets, side tucks right there, or not side tucks, it's a pocket and a flip up. And oh, and what I liked, what I did here, so is I thought that's just cute. I could put something there. Oh, and. So I just barely, now this will go through this side as well, like that. But I have books like that, and it doesn't bother me. So, you know, you can always put this on top. Is my thought was that then you have a little extra space here, and then this covers up the little hidey spot. It's a hidey spot until it's opened or that other card is taken out, if that makes sense. And then here's another one of my clusters, and it's just a little tuck spot there. And then there's those pages to write on. And then in the back here is one of my large envelopes that I made. This is Stampin' Up! Paper with a matching, it's not, and it still needs to be a little bit of some decoration on it. Now if I can get it out, there we go, with a matching tag on there for journaling. And then it's just, you know, it's whatever you want to do with it. So we have that pocket, and then you also have, I left this open right here to put something in. And then there's the back. So that's this one. Still more things to be put in there and to be put on there, and for the cover to be finished, and then figure out what kind of closure, what we're gonna do. I was thinking about just putting something just right on this side only, and then doing a wrap around. So I thought that would be nice and simple. Now this one will go through, and as you all see, it's very similar to the other one. Now this one I used one of my embroidered doilies that I've picked up at the estate sales, and I flipped it over, and I made a pocket with it, and I used some of the sheet that I got also. Oh, am I gonna take that out? That's dry. So again, I put the little bag, tuck pocket thingy majiggy here. The card's not finished, of course, and then there's a pocket right there. And then that's it for that one. And I folded the fabric up, so I've left it open on purpose. I'm gonna leave it that way. If you choose this one and you want to seal that shut, you absolutely can. But I like that, I like it. I mean, I don't know. I was thinking about attaching it right there and just leaving that little peekaboo right there. I think that kind of finishes it off, so I will probably do that. Let's see. If I get a large response that says, no, don't do that, then I won't. I mean, anybody can really glue it once you get it. So, same thing. This one, I sewed on this one, all of these pages also. And then I added some stuff on the back just to kind of seal the things up on the other side, just to make it, I wanted it to be a little bit different than the other one, not identical, but pretty close. These same things there. And then this bag, on this one, it goes this way and this way. So it's only two, it's just the two. And these are some really pretty bags. I just use gesso, paint, inks to get those colors on there. If you want to do that in a future video, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that. Just say inked up bags, and then I'll know what you're talking about. And then same thing here, another one of these flip ups, paper behind it. Same thing here. I put this one in with this color, and then these from another master board. These cards. This one I'll be finishing off the back so it can be an actual journal card. I might just put a little bit of gesso on there, so so that you can see the colors through, just for something different. This one I did washi tape on inside. I did not do it on the other one. And this one's got a little bit more lacy stuff happening on the inside. So there's a little bit of differences, but it's got the same digikit. It's got the same papers. All the papers are the same. That's what I want to say. And same thing, this envelope needs to have something done, and then that's a belly band. So some of the sewing's different. Another one of I use a stencil. I copy dye my index cards, and then I use stencils to add more things to them. And then here's the inside of this one. This is from a digikit, and you could still write on that, so I just left that way. I liked all the gold. So here's the middle of this one. There's a little bit of a flip there. So, and I think, and that's the middle. So the middle is pretty simple this time. Not doing anything crazy, you know, crazy fun. And then another little tuck spot there. Put that one, and the same thing over here. And this envelope here, it's a envelope and it's all sealed up. It doesn't have anything on it yet. And again, this one is also a tuck. So if you don't know the difference between a tuck and a pocket, a tuck is where only 2 sides are down, and a pocket is when 3 sides are glued down. So at least that's what I know it to be. And then more of the digital kit and some of that wonderful office paper. Digital kit with some, oops, skipping, some lacy laces, curtains. Actually, that's curtain, lacy curtain. And then this one right here, this belly band goes this way. Oops. Well, this doesn't fit in there, so I still, like I said, I still have some work to do. And here's another part of that other master board for that card to go there. And same thing here with this pocket. We have a little hidey spot there, a little hidey spot there, and then it goes all the way through, right? So technically you won't see this part right here. That will be hidden underneath here. Okay, pretend like you don't see that. And then you would not know that you have a secret thing in there until you pull that out. Pull that out or lift that up. There we go. So you might even forget that you put something there. That $100 bill. A little spot there. And that's just one of my clusters that I've made. This is actually from a greeting card that I use my scissors to cut that out. I think I use my pinking shears actually. And some more sewing. And then the back, and then this pocket back here is just the one pocket, right? I think so. Just trying to double check to make sure. Sometimes I forget what I put in here, but I do. Oh, and I think that's just lifted up. So another one of these envelopes right here that I made comes out like that. Same thing. And then this one, I put the book corners on it, and I actually put them on down here too, even though you can't see them, because my brain wouldn't allow me to just put them on the 2. See? Like, what if somebody decided to poke through this or pull this thing off? Then I want them to have all their corners. I don't know. I really don't know why I do some of the things I do. Here's the back of it. So far, it's not finished. There's going to be some layering going around the edges and then on the spine as well. So, once I get them finished, though, I will do another little look through. So if you don't feel like, if you don't feel like you're ready to choose which one, you can choose at the end of it, as long as all you have to do is claim your journal on time, so that you get it, okay? So those are the 2 journals that you get to choose from for this, for the number 5 junk journal giveaway of the 10 journal giveaway. Oh my gosh, it's a mouthful. I cannot say it. 10 junk journal giveaway number 5 is up and ready, sort of. So to enter in for this drawing, you must subscribe to my channel, please, and thank you. Like the video and comment. So your comment is a must need on this video to get entered, and then as a subscriber and liking the video, that secures your spot. And then we will do the drawing. So today's Friday, so today is the flip through. The drawing will be done on Wednesday, May 17th, and then you have until 10 a.m. Pacific time, May 21st, which is a Sunday, to claim your journal. To claim your journal, if you're the winner, if you win it, to claim it, you must send me your name and your mailing address to my email, and I will have that in the description box so that you can do that. All right, thanks for hanging out and watching this flip through, and I hope you enjoyed my insane brain at the moment. See you on the next video, friends. Bye.